Hello there, this is the Experimentalist at Macara, and today what we're gonna do is redesign this form part of minting a NFT at Holaplex. This is the form after you created or introduced a couple of images. You can see here. You can go back, and there's this first project, and then you come here, and you have different options to select. What we're going to be concentrating is first alignment of these elements, then how the user needs to go through and complete this form, the positioning of some of the elements as well, because I think might be confusing. This close button, which I think it brings you back to what you were doing before. So you're canceling everything, so making sure that you are saying what this means. And finally, also the positioning of the images. You can put as many as 10. And at the moment, you are in the first one, so it's selected this one. You press next, you have the next one. Apparently, you don't have to define anything, but that's another thing. Let's start with him. I think in terms of alignment, I know they're using intern as the regular font, and I think it's 24. So at the top, what they have is the information, NFT information. And you have 1 and 2. Those are images that I have somewhere else. I will bring, it's basically this avatar picture. We had 2 of them, but you can have as many as 10. So maybe what we could do is to create, and these are just ideas at the moment, nothing very rigorous. What we're trying to solve is the hierarchy of information. And don't know how many of these we'll be able to see. Let's say this is the left side of it, and this is the one that is selected. So we're gonna create a stroke. Not sure which colors to select, but at the moment I will select blue and have it at 2. And inside, probably it's better to do it outside. So this is the selected one, and that's the NFT information. They use bold, so we may use bold as well. And in terms of what they have there, I'm gonna go to here and bring this up so it's easier for us to use that and make it quickly. I think that was 16, if I'm not wrong. Let's go back and check what. It doesn't say. So, yeah, interregular. I'm not sure what it says. That's 18. I thought it was 24, and these ones are. Doesn't say. For some reason, it doesn't say right now. Another way of knowing this is inspecting the element. and seeing here what it is. This is gonna be more difficult than I expected. It's no, it's not 18. It's 900 white space left align. Hmm. Okay. I think I will use 16 and then everything will be good because 16th is normally the most common. Uh, I will align this here and then I will have this as a section. Let's take a look. Have this as a section white or something. This is mostly a wireframe, so I'm not gonna take it super serious. And you can have a title for this. Uh, these are the uploaded images from the user. Somewhere there. You can take the whole screen or do something else. That's one option. Of course, there are many options. Here what we're trying to do is to highlight which one is selected and what information is related to that. I'm gonna center align it. Okay, so we have that. We have the name at 16 and it's Inter. And I thought we had the placeholder that we can also do. It's Inter and it's 16. Not 167, but 60. And a good start there. And the name was Avatar. It's a JPEG. Instead of being gray, I would put it in black. Then there's the description. I think some of these are necessary, but it didn't seem like none of them were necessary, so they were not checking in the back end if those fields or front end if those fields were necessary at all. So unfortunately, that was different. These, of course, can have like 4, so they look slightly better around it. Let's group this. Didn't group it at the end. Group it now. Duplicate. I think I'm gonna group it together with this as well. I'll do another group. And this. If all of them are mandatory, which they are not, because I was able to create the next step. We either put the asterisks or we use just the ones that are optional. It seems like everything is optional. In some cases, you might need to explain what collection family is. You put a example source flare plus NFT, but you need to be slightly more explicit. I don't think everybody knows exactly what that means. Also, the separation between them, I think I would have put it at 24 or something like that between. Let's do this one. That's good. And then we have attributes. The attributes. And then having a separation between them, that would be great. When they have 7. And something like that, I think will work. Okay, so we have this. You seem that I haven't changed much. I try to get this button from here to the Holaplex. Maybe try to replicate the color and stuff. Also, this make it 16 and enter. That's great. And there was a problem with the alignment. Seems like everything is not well aligned. Yeah, I remember. It's because this is 35 and it should be 16. Great. That's it. You have that. Some of these fields might need more information uh, to make it more explicit. And then, since this is a wireframe, it's not a real thing. You can say this is with the selected one. This is the NFT information. You can, there was a link to create more attributes. Let's put it here. Since they're usually in red, I'll use red, even though it's not my preferred color, but and we are going to add a subtitle, maybe 18, and this and maybe another button, which is cancel process. Also with an X button in here, like they have here. I'm being slightly lazy, so I'm not gonna get a real button, even though I think I should, because this looks very badly. But you will understand. That's the X button. We could say cancel minting, or I think there's many ways of doing this. I would suggest to have like an A/B test for that. But basically, you have this area where you can select the different parts. You can have the next if you want. Otherwise, you also put this below, so it's more clear the direction you're getting. So you would say the next image, or so it's the user knows exactly what is happening. Even you can say this is one of two. Something like that. Maybe it's a little bit too much, but you know. And then you say just one of two. That could work. You might want to test it, but that could work. Anyway, this was just a quick wireframe. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye.